did we hear about Schell?
Saw them at Firefly, right?
At Firefly, we were like, what does our future hold? And we see this giant Schell balloon over Firefly, and like, oh, what's that? So when we did some research, fell in love with the houses.
And then the process was really great. You know, we had sort of looked at some other builders, but they didn't have the customization options that Schell had.
At our stage in life, we were kind of looking for the next upgrade. So luxury finishes, luxury trim.
We were actually living in Louisiana when we built our house here in Delaware. And so the ability to be able to do the build from afar was really important to us.
It had to be like perfectly timed out, and the communication that we got from the Schell team was fantastic. Like everything was done according to plan. We got everything like right on time. I think it was perfectly sequenced.
I love the light in here, and the pond view is just beautiful. And then we finished our basement, and we have 2 kids now and have their play space down there.
The basement time has become an event in the house. So the kids say, oh, is it basement time yet? Like that's where we go and play, that's where we hang out. It's just a lot of fun. I'm glad we finished the basement because it gives us a little entertainment center.
Walking in for the first time, it was beautiful. Our daughter was just about a year old, and I remember setting her down and letting her crawl over, and she came over and stood here at the window and looked out at the pond, and it was just such a moment of satisfaction and accomplishment.
It was a cool moment in my life that I'll never forget.
It was just everything we had really hoped for.
And one of the things that I remember throughout the whole building process is that we were building a home with everybody else building a home, so we were building a community together and building friendships. We have lifelong friends now that we started during this whole housing process together. If
one of our friends was thinking about building and they were considering Schell, I would say absolutely do it. In fact, I think we have done that a few times. We have friends, longtime friends who live in our community now because we had such a good experience and we wanted them to have a good experience too, and they did. So we would always recommend Schell. I have a lot of friends in the military still, and they're always asking about home builders, and I always say Schell. Just check Schell out, they're the best.